Hi, internet people. So this week on Riverdale, it was Jughead's birthday, and like the appropriate lone wolf and social avoider that he is, and one of the many reasons that I love him, he didn't want a birthday party because he doesn't like having birthday parties. He genuinely doesn't like his birthday, but because he just wanted to go to a double feature at the movie theater and hadn't told Betty about his birthday, Archie tells Betty, hey, it's Jughead's birthday tomorrow, we're gonna go to the movies, you should take him instead of me. Which, okay. I understand where he's coming from. He's trying to be a nice friend, but Jughead didn't really want Betty to know it was his birthday because he knows Betty would want to do something for his birthday, which does totally happen, and Betty winds up throwing a party, which is supposed to be very small, even though Jughead doesn't want a party at all. Like, he's very clear to Archie that he's never wanted a party. And Archie doesn't really try and talk Betty down. He's just like, okay, yeah, whatever. So the party winds up happening. It is very small. The party escalates into a massive rager because we saw the trailers. So giant keg party, which is not Jughead's scene at all. Mind you, if someone even threw me a small surprise party and I wasn't prepared for it, I would probably be in the same situation as Jughead. He's not really a social guy. I feel like it's not really antisocial. I feel like his personality is just sort of personality where if he's going to be involved in a social event, he has to like build up to going to the social event. So throwing him into a party situation isn't preparing him for the event. There are certain people, like me, who need time to like prepare to go out. Like, it's not just like getting ready and like having a nice time. No. I'm talking like I have to reserve the energy, the physical and mental energy to go to a party. I can't just be told, hey, we're going to a party and show up. Because if that happens, I wind up being like grouchy and I avoid people and I don't want to be there and I'm very standoffish, more so than normal at parties. And I'm just very not okay. But if you tell me like a couple days in advance, I can like spend some time alone. I can watch some Netflix. I can do some relaxing. I can make sure I'm well fed and hydrated pre-party. And then I'm in a better place to go. I feel like that's what happened to Jughead. Then his dad shows up because Betty like insisted on inviting him, which turned out to be a good thing even though Jughead didn't really want him there. But a huge fight escalates between Jughead and Betty because he's upset that she threw the party and he's pissed at Archie because he's like, you weren't supposed to tell anyone it was my birthday. So the party turns into a ridiculous event. Archie is drunk before the big kegger aspect kicks off, which is bad. Also, as a side note, Archie sobers up weirdly quickly and then is super hungover the next morning. As an adult who has been legally drinking for at least a handful of years, do teenagers just have a higher alcohol metabolism or something? I don't know. I didn't go to parties in high school with alcohol. I don't like parties. So I didn't go to them. So I don't know. But like, when I drink, admittedly I'm older than these characters are, I don't immediately sober up like a couple hours in. I don't know what that was. But he drunked off his dad, which wound up being a good thing maybe, and then he managed to clean the whole house before they got home, so yay for Archie. He did get a beer thrown on him by Valerie, which I think was that was a necessary thing. He kept talking to her, and she's like, I broke up with you on purpose. It's not like an accident. I didn't accidentally break up with you. And he and Veronica make out. I don't think they hooked up. Veronica still had tights on. A girl does not hook up with someone and then put her tights back on in the morning. That's not a thing. So they just made out, but she spent the night. Jughead saw her leave, but he's not telling anyone. They're just not going to talk about it. Though she did buy Betty a baked good after the party, which then Betty was like, last time you brought me baked good, it's because you kissed Archie. And then Veronica's like, ooh, maybe she should rethink the baked goods delivery system she has going on. Betty is dealing with her own stuff. She did talk to Jughead about her sort of internal concerns. She talked about the darkness inside of her, and she did overreact when Chuck reappeared. He's a terrible person, and it is weird that he was with Cheryl, even if he was just apologizing. It is weird. But she cut the inside of her palms when she clenched her fists, and then she was like talking to him about it, so maybe she'll wind up getting some sort of help outside of Jughead. Betty, Jughead point, it was super cute that she had a crown on her shirt because it's totally a callback to the comics and his crown. They did have a cute moment at Pop's, which would have been just a nice way to spend his birthday in general because he did not want the party. We did get to see him eat a burger though because he ate some of the burger cake at the end of the episode. There you go. These recaps are never in order, ever. But so that happened. Archie's dealing with his parents' divorce. There was this terrible Secrets and Sins thing, which totally backfired on Cheryl and Chuck. But Chuck revealed what Betty did to him, then Jughead punched him in the face. Then Jughead's dad broke up the fight and the party and told everyone to go home, but then told Jughead he needed to go back in and talk to Betty. So it was an actual, like, nice father-son moment. And then we learn officially that Mrs. Cooper was totally a serpent, or at least Southside and connected to the serpents. And FP totally said she was still hot, even though she was a stick in the mud. So did they date? I feel like they had to have dated, which is weird, because then history is vaguely repeating itself, just as a thing. So yeah, what else happened? There was a Cheryl-Veronica dance-off, which was cool, but led to the reason that the kegger happened. And then Veronica decided to actually testify for her father, but she's just going to talk about her parents' relationship, but her dad did convince her to do it from prison. Like, he sent a letter saying she should do it so that her mom doesn't get pulled in, although she has found info, because Veronica with glasses is apparently full of knowledge of things. I'm not saying Veronica isn't a smart girl, but it was just like, glasses on. I have found all the information connected to the Blossoms we have ever had, ever. And so she figured out there's this, like, payment been happening between the Blossoms and the Lodges for 75 years or something. It was crazy. We also learned that Papa Blossom wears a wig, which explains why I think his hair always looks strange. They're totally styling his natural hair, I think it's his real hair in real life, the actor, to look like a wig. We're going to see wigs next episode. There was a tease in the promo trailer. So wigs, it's a thing. So not all the Blossoms are redheads, but they insist upon being them anyway. What else happened in this episode? I feel like I'm forgetting things. Oh, now, Joaquin has been outed as a serpent, and Betty knew, but then her mom's like, this town's not that small. Like, it's a very, she's pointed out to Betty that this is not normal or okay, that Joaquin and Kevin are together. Like, it's not just romantic. Like, there's stuff happening. What else? I feel like that's close to everything. We also got to see Archie's mom, who is Molly Ringwald. She's back in town, and we finally learned there is a dog. Where did this dog come from? When did the Andrews get a dog? And where was the dog during the party? Are you a terrible dog owner, Archie? That was, like, I saw the dog and I was like, where was this dog during the party? Oh my god, is the dog okay? Because big parties are not good for dogs. They are not. I'm just saying. But there's suddenly a dog now, who is now, like, my second favorite character. Not really. It was a cute dog, though, and I don't know why this dog has not been in more episodes. And is it Archie's dog or Jughead's dog? Because I know in the comics Jughead has a dog sometimes. But anyway, next week looks like it will be interesting. There is a party at the Blossoms with the Coopers involved, so we shall see. Also, where is Josie? The other Pussycats were at this party and Josie was not there. Josie is in the Riverdale, like, promo images, like the major commercial they show all the time. Where is she? Did she disappear? Where? Is she on tour with her dad? What has happened to Josie? But anyway, there were lots of things. I think that's about everything. I am very interested in next week, and I haven't looked to see how many episodes are in this season. If it's 13, we're close to the end, because next week is 11, but I don't know, I haven't double checked. Let me know what you thought of this episode. Let me know how you feel about big giant birthday parties. In the comments or on Twitter. I'm at CleffNotes. You can find me on my blog, cleffnotes.wordpress.com, or at the Nerdy Girl Express, thenerdygirlexpress.com, and I run their Snapchat, the Nerdy Girl EXP. Bye, internet people.